You'll find out.
What do you want
Just
to
wait.
do tonight?
Mm-hmm.
No spoilers.
Why don't we just hang here and look at the stars until we're
You should
comfortable
start a
to
baby
look
fund
out a little?
of shit happens. That's what you should start.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
Pretty soon we were taking it serious.
Not yet.
Let me know. And like that, I felt like all was right with the couples in the world.
Normally out there, what's going on?
To the sound of a beat that was hanging on like a powerful
It's killing me with the
it
boy
was
right
banging
now.
on her knee. Wouldn't let me go like a shot in the dark. She was hot like a spark. I only know neither one of us trying to hold it down. Neither one of us taking the
I'm gonna close my eyes so hard.
wasn't how to make sense.
You just grab your boy. Let's not put my hand on your belly.
Done delirious love. Me and you being spent on delirious love. When you feel
If I cheat on you, I'll take it.
I'll tell you. I always tell. What?
Okay, now.
making time to the beat of delirious love.
And right then, I knew this was the start of something important.
You and me getting sweet on delirious love.
No, it's the game's coming through for the neck, baby.
2.5 weeks is too long to wait for a third date.
I'm pregnant.
What now?
What now? You think of my part? That was a hilarious episode of Scrubs. Episode 25, the season finale on there.
24.
24, I mean, season finale of season 5 right there. And, you know, it started off wonky and goofy, as they normally do. But that's like some shit they got to get off their chest real quick, where we just got to get these jokes out real quick. That, you know, for the cornball people. And then they got into, like, good jokes, you know, all the way through, but had a through line of the story, which I love, right? And so then they got to the meat of the potatoes of this whole thing, of that, like, now Dr. Cox pregnant again, and now maybe JD might be pregnant with a baby.
I mean, JD and Dr. Cox are both not pregnant.
Well, I mean, you know how you say it. It's with the relationship.
I'm just clarifying.
Yeah. You gonna have another baby? And I don't know, JD.
I don't think they just made it out. They just
Yeah.
got the first baby.
I don't think old girl is pregnant by JD. It's probably
That's
about
what I'm saying.
maybe her ex-husband or something
What's
like that.
What's the actress's name again, though?
That's God damn it. She's just being
Blake?
cocaine
Banks?
bear. Banks. Elizabeth Banks.
Okay.
Elizabeth Banks? Yeah, Elizabeth Banks. And so, yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Not with JD anyway. So that'll probably be like when they come back on, by my ex-husband. You know, sorry. You know, I've been doing that. And so it is what it is on there. But I thought it was a wholesome episode. You know, very true to Scrubs. And throw away the first, 10 minutes of it. And then the rest of it is just meat and potatoes all day. I'm here for all that. They doing just funny things, clever funny things that I really, really love. And so here we are. Now, if we get to see season 6, I can't wait to see what they do with what we just found out here on the next one.
Yeah, so I think I'm so curious as far as what my takeaways would be if we didn't have a kid, but we have a kid, and like all of this is super relatable and enjoyable and hilarious. Like I was just very entertained, and I could relate and empathize with all of it, which always makes any episode heightened because you can relate to it, right? So I loved everything with Turk and Carla as far as like the baby shower goes, and I loved Elliot being there for her friend in that way. I thought Elliot being like the cock blocker for JD was really hilarious. I thought they killed that as far as that being a theme for this episode too. And then having it revealed that Jordan and Dr. Cox are in fact pregnant again, and them struggling just as they got all the baby stuff out the house. I just thought that was poetic, and I love that Turk and Carla showed up to be a friend in that way and show up. And I feel like it was definitely a friend-centric episode.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really sweet that they showed up for them, knowing that this was initially a gut punch, so to speak, because they did all the preventative measures to make sure that they couldn't get pregnant again, or they thought that they did, and it failed, essentially. But reminding them what they loved about being parents, about Jack, I thought was super cute, and he did such a great job. I do also love, I thought it was really clever how they, incorporated Ted in being his group singing the song, the baby back ribs at the baby shower, and then the torture and just not getting to the ribs. I thought that was just a very clever joke, and I really thought that was well done too. And then I liked Elliot coming through for JD after having cockblocked so much to give him the opportunity to hang out with Elizabeth Banks. And the fact that she hasn't seen him in 2 weeks, like, it feels like she was blowing him off maybe. So it does feel like it's not JD's. It feels like she had a relationship before this or something, which is weird because she did the whole thing like talking about the last date she was on was with her husband, who was in high school. So, like, I don't know. It's very misleading. I don't know exactly what it means, but it's a great cliffhanger to set up season 6.
That might be that's going to be like what had happened in between 2 weeks. They had that date.
Yeah.
In high school. Yeah, that's why she got pregnant. Okay, cool. That's what's going to happen.
So
2.5 weeks, too, so.
Right. But, like, again, in the conversation, it made it seem like she's only been with her husband and now dating GD, is what it felt like.
Or her husband or her high school?
Her husband. She
married.
She married.
Yeah.
The last first date she was on was in high school, and she married him.
She married that guy. He came back.
And now this is so I don't know.
Joan is awful.
I know. I think about that all the time now too.
Yeah.
No, but great season finale, and definitely intrigued to see if it gets voted back in. Excuse me. How they address this and what the big drama is. So, great season finale. Looking forward to seeing what happens next.
All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Scrubs. Season 5, episode number 24. And until next time.